Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Monday morning medical Qigong class. My name is Mary Frances. I am one of Henry Junwali's medical Qigong students. So happy to see everybody. What we're going to do today, it being Monday, is that we're going to have our warm-ups, and then we're going to work on the entire series of the Golden 8. And then we'll have our closing, and then we'll have our chit chat afterwards. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask then. If you are new, please don't feel like you have to learn all of these exercises all at once. They are very user-friendly and simple, but the first day can be a little different, a little confusing. But don't worry, as you practice these, they will become more and more familiar to you, like your favorite bowl of soup in your comfiest chair. So let's go ahead and start with our warm-ups. We're going to open up. Feet are going to be about hip width, shoulder width apart. I'm going to try to mirror you. So we're settling into the space. The tip of the tongue is going to be touching the roof of the mouth. That helps connect the front of the body with the back of the body. So we're breathing in and out through the nose. We're letting the bottoms of the feet melt into the earth. And with the right hand in a loose fist, we're going to start tapping about 3 to 4 finger breaths beneath the belly button. That's our lower dantian. And as we're tapping, we're allowing the mind to connect with the area with which we're tapping, allowing those vibrations to start opening up the channels, generating greater chi and blood flow. Coming up the midline of the body. Just underneath the clavicle, traveling laterally, underneath the arm, circling down, and up. Coming down the outside, the lateral aspect of the arm. The palm. Back up to the very top of the shoulder. Here you can add in a bit more pressure if you like. And then wiping out anything you don't need or want, letting it go back into the earth. And opening up the other side. As a reminder, all of these exercises should feel good, as in we don't want to push through any pain, especially with joint pain. Pain is typically an indication of blood and chi stagnation, and we're trying to undo that stagnation, not promote it. Medical Qigong combines the mind intent, the breath, and the physical exercise. So even if we're unable to do the physical exercise, we still have the mind intent and the breath to help us out. I'm going to widen my stance by stepping out to the left. And then I'm going to scooch over so I'm centered again. So now we get to open up the channels to the lower half of the body, the inner thigh, and then up at the hip. Once again, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the elbows and the wrists, allowing the momentum to help aid the tapping motion. Further, if you like, coming down the inner aspect of the legs towards just above the ankle, or wherever it feels good to you. Then transitioning to the lateral aspect of the legs, traveling back on upwards the hips and the glutes. Once you reach the glutes, sliding that left foot a little closer, maintaining that hip width, shoulder width distance. And then proceeding up to just underneath the rib cage. Gently waking up the kidneys, that kidney energy. Placing the palms at the low back, circling down the sides and up the spine. Resting the palms at the low back and closing the eyes. Inhaling through the nose, guiding the breath and the chi to the low back, allowing it to fill up with energy. Exhaling, allowing that energy to flow to wherever it's needed within the body. Inhaling, guiding the breath and the chi to the kidneys, meeting the palms. And exhaling, allowing the energy to travel freely to wherever it's needed. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace, allowing the mind to relax into the breath, allowing the breath to relax the body, and allowing the chi to flow freely to wherever it's needed. And when you're ready, gently opening the eyes, letting the arms come back down to the sides, and closing by bringing that left foot back to the right. Okay, jumping right in to the golden 8, we're going to do our lung and large intestine exercise, which is called Reach for Happiness. Opening up. We're inhaling and exhaling. In and out. Inhaling and exhaling. In and out. Now you get to go at your own pace, whether that's faster or slower, whatever works best for you and your breath. We're trying to allow the breath to be the instigating force of the movement. And getting ready to close. Closing by bringing that left foot back to the right. Our second exercise is the archer exercise for the heart and small intestine. Opening up a little wider than hip width, shoulder width apart is fine. The feet are still parallel. We're inhaling and then exhaling. In and out. As we extend, the gaze is towards the tip of the middle finger. As we inhale, coming back to the center, the gaze transfers to the inner wrist. And then once again, working with your own breath. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our spleen stomach exercise between heaven and earth. Very similar to the first exercise, inhaling, exhaling, in, and out. Inhaling, and exhaling. In, and out. Inhaling, and exhaling. In, and out. Allowing the mind to relax into the exercise. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our fourth exercise, the pericardium and Sanjiao exercise. Turn and look back. We're inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling as we turn our torso, head, and eyes to the left. Exhaling as we gradually unwind. Inhaling to the right. Exhaling back to center. Getting ready to close. Releasing and closing. Our liver gallbladder exercise. Twist and release. Inhaling. And exhaling. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our kidney urinary bladder exercise, bend vertical. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. Out. Inhaling back to the start. Now working with your own breath. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our Ren channel exercise, the energy punch. Inhaling, exhaling, in and out. Getting ready to close. Closing. And our energy jump in 2 parts for the do channel. Opening up. Part 1, inhaling as we elevate. Exhaling, coming back to the earth. Three more times. Part 2, inhaling as the arms come up, exhaling as they come down. And gradually allowing yourself to come back to the center. Bringing the feet together, keeping those feet together so that you can retain all the wonderful energy you've been cultivating over this past 25 minutes or so. Bringing the palms together, transferring some of that chi to the palms. We're going to do our facial rejuvenation exercises for our closing. Washing the face 9 times. And then wiping above the brow or at the brow and under the eye 9 times. Wiping up and down the entirety of the nose. And then circling in, circling out 9 times each at the base of the nose. The middle of the nose. The very top. Just underneath the pupils of the cheekbone. Using all the fingers to dredge the channels of the scalp. Beating the drum. Grasping the ears, using all the fingertips. And then popping the cork. Uniting the Ren channel and the Do channel. Once again, circling inward and then outward. Massaging the jaw. Our number changes to 12 times total or 6 times each side. Continuing down the breastbone. Bringing the palms to the lower dantian, circling up your right and down your left 9 times. Switching direction. Resting the palms at the lower dantian, closing the eye. Inhaling, guiding the breath and the chi to the lower dantian, allowing it to fill up with energy. Exhaling, allowing that energy to settle and store so that you might use it throughout the rest of your day. Inhaling, guiding the breath and the chi to the lower dantian, allowing it to fill up. Exhaling, allowing that energy to settle and store. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace, allowing the mind to relax into the breath, allowing the breath to relax the body, and allowing the chi to settle and store so that you might use it throughout the rest of your day. Thank you, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope you all are doing well.